Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar back again with another set of videos for y'all. So we are working on the monthly zodiacs for the month of May. And the zodiac sign that we're working on today is Leo. So I will have the Instagram story down in the description below, so definitely click on the link and go see that, or you can head right on over to the Instagram page and see it. Alright, cool. Also to let you know, this is my birthday month, so I will be doing a countdown on each of my platforms, which are Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram, till my birthday, which is May 31st. Also, I have 3 different coupons that you can use. The first one is year, which is good until September 16th, Gemini up to June 21st, and May till June 1st. So you can use any one of those coupons to get a reading with. Alright, so yes. What else? I think that covers mainly everything. So how I'm doing it this time around is I'm using the Isis Oracle deck. So I'm going to read the incantation out of here. They do have a ritual, but I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to read the incantation and put it in the comments down below. It's going to be pinned, so you can definitely use the incantation as you see fit. Alright, and I got another surprise, but I will save that until after I finish reading the incantations, invocations, or prayers for the cards that came through. So I'm going to show you each of the cards. Some of them are in reverse, just to give you a heads up. So this is Lady of the Stars. Very beautiful card. This is for Priestess of Sirius. Alright. We have this lovely card next. Talisman of Potency. Charging Sacred Objects of Power. Okay. This one came out in reverse, but I'm going to show you an upright as well. And this is the Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher innate. So, here you go. Boom, boom. Next up, Life Restored. Alright, and this is Priestess of the Phoenix. Alright, next up is Serpent of Fire. Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Alright, next up is Portal of Light. But this is the upright position. This is She Glides on Wings Through Time and Space. Love the card. Love her. Next up, Power Over 7 Scorpions. I remember when this used to come up in the weeklies, so love the card. It only came up like once or twice, maybe 3 times in the weeklies. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Alright. Next we have Spirit of Isis. This is Triumph of the Goddess. Alright. Next up, Brother in Darkness. The Brother in Darkness. Alright. This one is Overcoming Negative Energy with Feminine Power. Right. And last but not least, Cartoche, which came up also in the Aries and Libra reading as well. So, yep, Divine Names of Power. Oh yes. It seemed like it's been a theme for 3 of the cards. So, 3 of the signs so far. So I'm going to next read out of the Isis Oracle book for each of these. So we're going to start with Lady of the Stars. Oh yes. So here we go. You can buy this on Amazon, or you can just see if they have the straight booklet, but I'm not too sure. So this is the incantation. You can say this incantation to bring forth the blessing of Sirius. It is included in your ritual above, but you can also say it before sleep to bring deep healing while you slumber. If you have a child that is having disturbed sleep or nightmares, saying this incantation over their bed on their behalf as they go to sleep 3 times with peace in your heart will call in spiritual protection. Sirius, beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the God is shining above. Your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored within divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright within this peace and grace. Sirius, beacon of unconditional love, the heart of the God is shining above. Your deepest peace and wisdom wild, I call you now as your beloved star child. Let me rise above forgetfulness and fear. Help my true nature be strong and clear, so that no matter what seems to be, I am anchored within divinity. Nothing distracts me from my true face, shining bright with endless peace and grace. Love that one. Next on the list is Talisman of Potency. Yes, here we go. Talisman of Potency. Nope, that's not pretty. So this incantation. You can say this incantation to bless an item during your ritual or for a mini blessing and cleansing at any time. Sacred object from the earth, you are cleansed now from negativity. You are clear and pure light of eternity. Sacred talisman now become, you are charged with light of perfection. You are blessed with divine intention. Sacred talisman, I honor your power. This is your task for every hour. And repeat your intention here. For example, cleansing and protect my energy field with a shield of impenetrable violet light. So pretty much you can insert at this point what your main intention is for the talisman that you want to use. Through my own free will, with gratitude my heart so full, so be it. Alright. Say it one more time. Sacred object from the earth, you are cleansed now from negativity. You are clear and pure of light of eternity. Sacred talisman now become, you are charged with light of perfection. You are blessed with divine intention. Sacred talisman, I honor your power. This is your task for every hour. Cleanse and protect my energy field with a shield of impenetrable violet light. Through my own free will, with gratitude in my heart so full, so be it. Alright. Chariot of Accession. Mirkapa. That's the first page. Next couple of pages. And I think these are the last 2 pages. No, one page. This one right. Alright. So, incantation of the Mirkaba. You can say this incantation to gain strong spiritual connection and protection at any time. Lady Isis and Cerberus Bay, shining bright, support my Mirkaba, build my body of light. I am in your protection now, and from harm I am free. Align me now with my inner divinity. Through my own free will as a being of light, I now allow my Mirkaba to alight, arising from below and descending from above. Penetrate darkness too with divine light and love. Mirkaba, protection, body and spirit as one. Fragmentation and disconnection are now forever undone. Sicarpus B. Lady Isis and Cerberus B, shining bright, support my Mirkaba, build my body of light. I am now in protection now, and from harm I am free. Align me now with my inner divinity. Through my own free will as a being of light, I now allow my Mirkaba to alight, arising from below and descending from above. Penetrate darkness too with divine light and love. Mirkaba, protection, body and spirit as one. Fragmentation and disconnection are now forever undone. Okay. May have pronounced a couple of things wrong, but that would do. So next is Life Restored. Got these 2 and these 2 pages. So, incantation of life restored. If you do not have time to do the candle ritual above, you can repeat the incantation below several times, gaining speed as you get used to the words. Really feel the energy in the words and know you are declaring your truths. You can also add this incantation to your ritual as you step through the doorway of the east if you wish to do so. Light flows through me unobscured from past hurts. I am now cured. I meet my life blossoming anew. My inner light shines bright and true. Isis, mother of divine perfection. Through your grace, I have resurrection. Life flows through me unobscured from past hurts. I am now cured. I meet my life blossoming anew. My inner light shines bright and true. Isis, mother of divine perfection. Through your grace, I have resurrection. Okay. Serpent of fire. Serpent of fire. Here we go. This is the last page right here. Incantation to the Serpent of Fire. Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love. From the base of my spine to my heart, your ascending fire now does start. To cleanse, to release, begin. Rebirth of myself now from within. From my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies dying and or dead. Ignite a new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love. From the base of my spine to my heart, your ascending fire now does start. To cleanse, to release, begin. Rebirth of myself now from within. From my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies dying or dead. Igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Portal of light. Oh, here he is. So, this is the beginning page right here. These 2 pages, and then this one. So let's see what this one is about. Incantation of the portal of light. You can say the incantation, which is an excerpt from the ritual above, on its own, but first visualize yourself surrounded by white light. Okay? In this light, beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free from shackles in this life and that. I release all that will hold me back. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. In this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free from shackles in this life and that. I release all that will hold me back. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. Alright. Power over 7 scorpions, which we are already here. Beautiful. Ain't gotta do too much looking. Couple more pages. We have this last one. Alright. So, incantation for the power to conjure. You can say this incantation at the beginning of the ritual or at any time you feel utterly befuddled about what is going on or what issue is plaguing you. Say the words of power with conviction in your heart, then forget about it and be patient. Your clarity and empowerment to heal effectively will come. Over any poison, big or small, I can heal and repair. My words have power over all. I do not entertain despair. I name the truth within and around me with deep compassion and clarity. The pain of life bothers me no longer. I exercise with love my power to conjure. Over any poison, big or small, I can heal and repair. My words have power over all. I do not entertain despair. I name the truth within and around me with deep compassion and clarity. The pain of life bothers me no longer. I exercise with love my power to conjure. Okay? I bet you do. Right, yes. Spirit of Isis. Here we go. Triumph of the Goddess. Yes. Yeah, these 2 pages. And then we have one more. Bam. Now, incantation of the spirit of Isis. You can say this incantation at any time you need some pep and encouragement in order not to give in to fear or doubt and instead to have faith. Okay. Spirit of Isis, enduring and bright, your love more powerful than might. Your triumph assured in any fight. I center myself in the truth of your light. Your love makes the impossible real. I go into my heart and feel the success coming to me at this time. I give thanks for your blessing divine. Spirit of Isis, enduring and bright, your love more powerful than might. Your triumph assured in any fight. I center myself in the truth of your light. Your love makes the impossible real. I go into my heart and feel the success coming to me at this time. I give thanks for your blessing divine. Next up, the brother in darkness. Here it goes. So that's part of T's. So I still got the in it. Oops. And this is the last 2 pages for it. So, incantation. You can say this incantation to clear any negative energy at the beginning of the ritual above, and at any time you feel the pulling of fear, doubt, shame, anger, hate, guilt, terror, or despair within you or around you. Go into your heart and speak it clearly. Brother in darkness, you are love. Love fiercely and with compassion. There is nothing to fear or judge or resist. Just acceptance, allowance, and being seen. Feeling the light in my heart, now I see you. I do not judge. My response is compassion. I now understand and I release you now. Be and flow, but from my energy you must now go. Without will or force, but through love and peace. All negativity from my field is now released. Brother in darkness, you are loved. Brother in darkness, you are loved. Loved fiercely and with compassion. There is nothing to fear or judge or resist. Just acceptance, allowance, and being seen. From the light in my heart, now I see you. I do not judge. My response is compassion. I understand and I release you now. Be and flow, but from my energy field you must now go. Without will or force, but through love and peace. All negativity from my field space is now released. Whew. Okay, I got through that one. But now, last but not least, this one here. And then we have this. And then one more page, which is this one right here. Alright, so this incantation. You can say this incantation to bless your words and undo damage that you may have unintentionally done with your words or actions in the past. Grace of sweet Lady Isis, cleanse me now of karmic crisis, of words said in haste, their effect and cause. Help the spiritual momentum now pause. Negative repercussions now cease. All involved are filled with peace. Your names of power in the pain dissolve unhappiness, bitterness, and strain. Create new webs of light and healing. Divine unconditional love now revealed. Grace of sweet Lady Isis, cleanse me now of karmic crisis. Of words said in haste, their effect and cause. Help the spiritual momentum now pause. Negative repercussions now cease. All involved are filled with peace. Your names of power in the pain dissolve unhappiness, bitterness, and strain. Create a new webs of light and healing. Divine unconditional love now revealing. Alright. Got that out the way. Here's the surprise. So I'm going to add, because I was supposed to add this in at the April readings, but I forgot and was like, I'm going to do it in the May readings and make it a continuous thing. I decided to put in my muchas that I use for the weeklies with the monthlies. So yes, let's get started with that. So let's start with what muchas need to come through for the video. Okay. This is integration. This one came up, I want to say either, I'm thinking Aries for some reason. Aries. Or was it Capricorn? But I think it was Aries. But y'all can check the videos and see. But I'm going to check it as well. But I think it was Aries. So, integration. Hakni Mujita assists integration, freedom, wholeness. Benefits assists all other systems of the body, supports overall health and wellness, supports full body breath and awareness, balances right and left energy channels. Element all. Instructions: bring the hands to face each other in front of the torso, gently allowing the tips of all fingers to touch the same fingers on the right and left hands. Hold the hands rounded as if holding a ball. Relax the shoulders back and down, lengthening the spine. Focus. I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. All right. Let's get a card from this one. I love it when one come out and it's easier to read. Ooh, commitment. Okay. Shiva Linga Mudra assists digestion, determination, focus. Benefits: enhances digestion and supports benefits: enhances digestion and supports spinal alignment. Cultivates concentration and spiritual commitment. Instructions: place the left palm facing upward in front of the belly. Make a fist with the right hand with the thumb facing up. Place in the center of the palm. Place in the center of the left palm. Relax the shoulders back and down. Caution: hypertension, motor effects. So if you have hypertension issues, do not do this, okay? Don't. Focus: I align awareness, focus, and commitment. I align awareness, focus, and commitment. All right. Whew. Oh, I love that. But thank y'all for listening, and I will get started with the deep dive. So see y'all in just a bit. Welcome to the Tarot Deep Dive with the sign Leo. All right. So Leos, I went back to see who else had this, and it was Capricorn, not Aries. They had a green card just similar to this, but it was actually wholeness. But problem solved, figured it out. Awesome. So say hello to the Witches tarot deck. Y'all have seen her, have gotten to know her, gotten to love her as much as I have. Leos. What we got going on for y'all this month? Ooh. Ace of Swords. We starting off with mental blockage. Family issues. Don't want to face the truth of it. That can be rough. That can be rough. So we have the Emperor, Queen of Swords, the Wheel of the Year, Page of Cups, and the World card. Obviously, this family issue has been going on for a minute. Dealing with a mature person, both male and female, and then a young person. This has been a build-up. Build-up to now you just like, you're done? Are you truly done? Are you officially going to cut ties? Because you got 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priest. To me, it doesn't seem like it. you don't want to own up to it. Because it just causes too much conflicts, too much back and forth. But eventually, you have to make that choice. And last but not least, Six of Cups. Drama that has been dating back for a long time. To childhood, pretty much. It was always revolved around money. Every single time. 10 of Cups. We got 3 tens. Wow. Straights. But at the same time, Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're happy with what you have, but at the same time, it's just a matter of still reminiscing. The Star card. Knight of Wands. I'm gonna get to y'all. I saw y'all. King of Cups. The Fool card. The Lovers. Karma. The High Priestess. Strength card. So you yourself pop up in here. Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands. 2 of Swords. 7 of Swords. No, I should have pulled the Hangman from the beginning. And the Hangman, because he pops up yet again. Oh, but Saturn's going to teach you something. And you ain't going to like the lesson. Because the Star card is the Aquarius card. And Saturn is an Aquarius. And if you're Leo rising, Leo is in your 7th house. Aquarius is in your 7th house. So relationship issues, I can see how family will become a part of it. Relationships, because the Lovers did pop up in here, so that actually makes much more sense. Relationships are the key things. Relationships play a part. And I heard having Saturn go through the 7th house it teaches lessons. Especially lessons that you don't want to face. But you don't, within a year, you're going to realize those lessons. Because, and this dates back to probably a person that's been around since your childhood. But it's going to come in. It's going to come in and tear you a new. Well, I say take a chill. Yep. Knight of Swords. Yep. Knight of Swords. And 3 of Cups. Really take a chill pill. Celebrate what you already have instead of what you try to wish for. Because once you know the relationships, know the issues. 10 of Swords. Eventually you can literally cut the mental game. Because you have a lot of swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana cards that came through for y'all. Now let's look at 9 actually. Endings. And now how many wands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 wands. Okay. Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, same amount. Pentacles. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it like this. Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay. And you to the next. Bottom line, pay attention to the lessons that Saturn is literally teaching you. Because with Saturn going retrograde as well in Aquarius and going back to Capricorn, so that's going back into your 6th house with routines and health issues. So definitely pay attention to the main stuff that have been popping up since Saturn has entered Aquarius, dealing with relationships. And then it doesn't help that you have Venus about to go retrograde in Gemini as well. So, double airs. And then even with Gemini, but see, Gemini is technically your 11th house. So we got 8 of Pentacles and Justice. What? Let me put it like this. All relationship issues, really don't try to fix it, because what you're trying to keep doing, that tug is not solving anything. It's more creating more frictions, and it's not helping. The bonds that you already have is already at a, what's the word, it's stretched to its max, and it's only a matter of time before it snaps. Ooh, I just made a rhyme. Ooh, you already stretched it? I can't even say it no more. Dang, I lost the groove. But it's too taunt. It's taunt. And it's like, any more pressure, any more pulling, you're really going to snap it. You're going to snap it. And it's like, it feels like you can somewhat try to mend it, but it's going to feel like it's a forced mending. It needs to be more of a natural mend over time. But at the same time, you may decide that you don't want to go back to it and decide to just officially walk away from it because it taught you what you need to be taught. And you're going to apply those lessons to another relationship that can come through. It's like you really need to go back over things with a fine-tuned comb. And even if you decide not to go over it in a fine-tooth comb, this delays on top of delays and more delays. That's how I'm feeling with that Justice card. Delays on top of delays on top of delays. But what's some advice cards to give for Leo? So we have Temperance and 3 of Pentacles. Well, let's get some clarifying cards for that. What's some clarifying cards for these? King of Pentacles. What's a clarifying card for the King of Pentacles? And we have Ace of Cups and Five of Wands. Find the balance, patience, and renewedness. Patience, balance, renewedness. That's what that is. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I was like, and I was like, I'm trying to figure it out in my head, but I'm just like, I feel like it clicks, but it's not clicking. But I see it now. You have to have patience, balance, and renewedness. Patience, balance, renewedness. That's all to it. You can get there by working on dark side, rebirth, learning of the lessons, patience, mixed with a little bit of passion, and finally, the war will be won. Boom. Oh yeah, I like that. I likes that to top it off with. We gonna set these right there. Oh baby, yes. I love it. I love it now. Now it feels complete. Whew. Bottom line, learn the lessons now so you won't have to repeat it towards the end of this year. Because if you wait towards the end of the year, the lessons are going to be even harder and harsher. Because you know how Saturn is. And if you haven't figured it out now, you better learn real quick. Okay? That's all I got for y'all. I love you, Leos. And I will see y'all in the June video. Bye.